Hirosaki City is an old castle town in Aomori. Here in the Tohoku region, winters are cold, with heavy snow. When spring arrives in late April, the Cherry Blossom Festival in Hirosaki Park always draws huge crowds. The park has about 50 varieties of sakura, over 2,600 trees blooming at once. So many blossoms, the water is hidden under the fallen petals. When night falls and the illuminations come on, the park is transformed again. I love the way the flowers are so densely packed you can't even see the sky. It's the most beautiful sight in Tohoku. For the Japanese, cherry blossom viewing celebrates the arrival of spring. The tree doctors who keep Hirosaki Park's cherry trees healthy call themselves Team Sakuramori. As a child, Hashiba Makiko loved to play under Hirosaki's cherry blossoms. Today, her job is to look after these trees all year round. We do our utmost to keep these trees healthy and ensure they live as long as possible. I feel it's important to take care of each tree, however old they get. Most of the park's cherry blossoms are the variety called Somei Yoshino. These are normally thought to live only 60 years, but Hirosaki has 100-year-old trees that still blossom profusely. Hashiba tells us the secret to long-lived cherry trees is regular pruning. They trim any branches that appear sick or are preventing other branches from growing. Hashiba pruned this branch today after finding mushrooms on it. As mushrooms grow, they rot the branch inside. This weakens the wood and the branch is more likely to fall. It was always believed that you should never prune cherry trees. But 60 years ago, the tree doctors at the time found a way to make it work. They were inspired by pruning techniques used on Hirosaki's most famous farm product, the apple. The region's apple farmers experimented and refined their pruning methods to reduce insect damage and make harvesting easier. Team Sakuramori's predecessors at the time decided to apply those methods to improve their management of the park's cherry trees. Apples belong to the same botanical family as cherry trees, so it seemed likely a similar approach would work. They found that pruning the park's cherry trees reduced disease, prevented falling trees, and lengthened lifespans. Hashiba and her colleagues inherited this know-how and use it to keep their trees healthy. It's all thanks to our local apple farmers that we could develop better ways to care for our cherry blossoms. My main motivation has always been seeing how the people of Hirosaki really treasure our park. Their work continues throughout the icy winter. The park must be ready for spring. And when sakura season arrives, after a winter of loving care, the flowers are as spectacular as always. Know-how and technique based on regional wisdom, working behind the scenes to protect this magnificent sight.